we're good. I would like to say, if you guys can, remember like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, follow on Twitch. You know, we actually have a sub button. I'm very excited about that up above.
Mm-hmm.
We have Twitch Prime. You can sub to us for free each month, and it really, 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 really helps us. And it's free to you guys if you have Amazon Prime. If you don't know how to set that up, ask anyone here. We'll help you out.
And that does not renew monthly. You have to do that manually every month, or it goes to waste. So just keep that in mind.
It's just taking money from the man and giving it to poor D&D players. I think that's a great idea.
Granted, the reason we're poor is because we play D&D, but that's beside the point.
It also gives you access to a new...
We do
D&D's
tithe
so
to Wizards of the Coast, so...
It gives access to a couple new channels in Discord as well. So.
Oh.
Yeah, we got fancy.
Yes,
Which
you
we
can
will...
link
That
up
thing
your...
that apparently I didn't tell anyone
If you
that I
don't...
did.
Yeah, apparently not. If you have
I
your Twitch
tried.
and Discord linked, it'll do that for you, yeah.
And we will definitely, in the future, to subs, once we get some, give you guys ability to maybe influence some things in game.
We're working on the sub
So
benefits. Yeah.
once we get some subs, I will work with you guys directly and maybe give characters advantage when you want. Help me pick out some fights.
You could make NPCs after our subs too.
You could name a PC after yourself. Yeah, we'll definitely have different tiers of like.
Yeah.
If you give us a tier 3 subscription, we'll work with you. If you give us like 3 months of straight subscription, we'll work with you guys. We want to make it as mutually beneficial as possible.
If there's something you want to see, I would say comment in the Discord and let us know, because we're actively like coming up with ideas of what is sustainable, what we can do, what doesn't like affect the game in a way that's distracting, but is also beneficial for you guys. So
I check Discord probably 3-4 times a day.
Same.
So.
I have it up on one of my monitors all day.
it's on my phone.
I'm always on.
I get pings on it, you know.
So I guess that's enough shameless plugging. But yes, so we are hopping back in the game. The clerics just exited and started to hopefully try and cleanse the city. So what's the party going to do?
I will approach the priest and I'll go, you said that this is a powerful ability, powerful spell. Do you have any ideas of who or what could possibly cast this?
When that entered my mind, there was confusion, and it's hard to say, but just images and the closest thing I could say would be insanity. It just felt like I was going insane. I have never come across a magic cast by a person that did this, or anything like this.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by a person? Or not by a person?
Like a normal gnome or a normal tiefling or half elf.
Okay.
It didn't seem malicious. It didn't seem vengeful. I'll have to see if I can do some research.
Then it seems like we saw two different things. Because I was seeing chaos, and to me that's never a good thing.
You were able to resist?
I don't know, I never looked at the symbol. I tried to figure out what the symbol was. I tried to identify it. And when I did that, I was able to see images of chaos, of darkness. I forget what the exact description you said.
I don't think anything was darkness.
I saw images of chaos, and then I was still me, thankfully. But I also never felt like it took hold of me.
Well, please let us know of anything we find, or you find, and we will let you know the same.
We will. Thank you very much.
Any information can go to the Tibbers.
The Tibbers.
Yes, we run the library.
I know.
Yay! See, people know me!
They didn't seem happy to know you.
They don't.
Okay.
Did you actually say that? Or
Yeah.
He just kind of looks confused between you guys. I have work to do.
Thank you for your help. I'm tired.
I say we get back to, I guess, your house.
And not tell my parents. Not tell my parents.
I can keep a secret when I know it's a secret, yes.
The secret.
Okay.
That goes to you too, Sai.
You do know that the impending of the end of the world eventually becomes not a secret, right?
Yes, but they don't have to know I'm tied to it.
Okay.
Well, it's alright. I mean, your parents love me anyways. Everyone loves Sai.
There's no accounting for taste.
Excuse me, that's my family.
Yeah,
And they
that's
have
the
taken
Tibbers.
and they've taken a liking to Sai over anybody else.
Yeah, I don't think we're related.
Who wouldn't? Something wrong with you if you don't love Sai.
Sai, can you please prestidigitate yourself? You are stinky.
Just for you, Anna.
Thanks.
I won't do it.
How did I not see that coming?
Because it wasn't Ryan who delivered it.
How about for my mom?
Oh, absolutely. Once we get back to your house. I gotta smell good for your mom.
I have never seen you this sweaty before.
I am walking out.
The
I'm
cleric
following.
left, like very
I
silent.
am uncomfortable with being in this temple. I am uncomfortable
With
with
this conversation.
I am just noping out.
Hey Valchar, is this your god?
Yep.
Oh, cool. You want to talk to the clerics about your god?
Nope.
Wick would run up and be like,
See, but I know that's not true.
Yep.
Sai just shrugs and starts walking out.
she would only say that so Valchar could hear.
I tried to sound like he really doesn't seem like a Bahamut kind of dude.
What kind of dude does he seem like?
He tried to tell me Tiamat when we first met. She
He
says
doesn't
into
seem
the...
like-
I start
He
going
doesn't
quicker.
seem-
You did a lot of work at Tiamat. One of the clerics has like a little fire brewing at Tiamat.
It was just a joke. It was just a joke. Sorry, you're getting out of here.
Somebody was trying to scare me when we first met. It's fine.
And she points
Go.
to
Let's
Sai.
go.
They
Go.
just
Let's
point
go.
at the door.
He doesn't seem like a Tiamat kind of guy either. To be fair.
He's not.
I mean, to me, he does.
You
No,
see.
that's just because he doesn't like you doesn't mean he worships an evil, multi-headed, chromatic dragon.
I'm pretty sure it does.
There
I
are
think
a
I'm
lot
playing
of
Sai well.
there are a lot of Tiamat worshippers out there in your little world.
Including you?
Deep down, I was a little sad to see him all bonkers. The witty repartee was very lacking when all you could say was like 4 words.
Yeah, there were a couple people who were more, vocabulary. There was a word there.
Articulate?
There we go. Than you. I'm still
Yeah,
recovering.
I'm sure you were a genius the whole time too.
No, I just kept my mouth shut.
Way to not help the party. And he walks out.
Wick is like, I will go home? Lead the way home? We're pretty close, right?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
far. Sai starts to prestidigitation himself.
Oh, look. See, there we
So-
go.
Shortly getting...
Before we go in, what did we do today?
We...
Did we go to the barn?
No, because they're going to ask what story we
That's a
heard.
good point.
Oh my gosh, we should say we looked at some art.
They're going
In
to
the
ask what we
alleyway.
looked at.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, we saw
No.
like a pop-up show. Like some small underground artist that we found that they'll never have heard of. We looked at some pretty art in an alleyway,
It's not
and
that pretty.
it was grotesque. Sure, that sounds like a pop-up indie artist to me.
Where the fuck did we go to 2020?
How about we just say we explored the city?
And what did we see?
The city!
What parts of the city? What were our favorites? Did Wick show us any of her favorite spots?
No, because I let you guys lead.
Okay, where did we lead?
To Lowtown so you could get drunk.
I took you guys to an indie pop-up artist show in an alleyway.
That you magically knew about.
Well, I
Put my ear to
mean,
the ground.
if we're gonna sell this story of being drunk at a pub,
Nope.
we better go get drunk at a pub right now, real quick. All 4 of us. Then
No.
it's all selling the story.
Because my parents do not know I drink. And that is.
Ooh.
Do you have a favorite bard story that you can just talk about that we might have heard in a bar and just like be done with this?
The story of Cavaro the Great.
Oh no, veto. Well, actually, I guess we all know it.
Oh, hey, Wick. How's everybody doing?
Hi,
Did
Mom.
we walk in?
Okay, no. You guys are like standing
Did we-
outside the door at that
Where
point.
are we?
Oh, hey. Yeah, just come in the house.
Sure thing. I'm assuming I know plenty of stories that I could just spit out off the top of my head if
I mean,
this
you,
comes up.
you grew up in a library.
Exactly.
You need a story. There's plenty in your head.
Great.
Oh, well, dinner will be ready shortly. I just kind of assumed you and your friends, and I haven't seen that other one around for
He's
quite a while.
not gonna be around.
Don't worry about
Oh, is he dead?
it. No, he's just he was
That's a bleep.
he was a work associate. We are finished with that particular part of work, so that's it.
Oh,
That's all.
okay. Okay. She
Yeah,
just walks inside.
I'll go inside
I'm gonna
after
use-
like side-eyeing everybody.
I'm gonna use message and to everyone and say, that was easy?
Oh, hey, Mrs. T. Forgot to put I'm playing Side.
I
and
go
Side
in.
follows very happily right behind her mom.
I'm gonna go up to my room for a little bit. Let me know when supper's ready, Mom.
Oh, okay, dear.
I will go up to my room and pull out Kellen's books and start looking through them to see if there's anything related to this.
Which book do you open up? No, I'm just kidding.
God damn it!
Which page are you opening
Yeah.
up to?
Yeah, give me a number.
69.
There's an
Yep.
upside down symbol in one of them.
To be fair, 69 would be the same upside down. Hey. It's probably the right page.
Mhm.
I mean, if there was going to be a page for that to be on.
I know.
What other page is anyone gonna open up to?
Good call, Teddy.
Alright, so what are you individuals? Sai's just going to like plop down at the table and then offer, hey, Mrs. C, can I help cook? And she's like, oh, well, sure.
Wick rolls her eyes as she walks upstairs listening
Sai
to
gives you a
Sai.
little, as he walks in to the kitchen. Like playing around with his knives a little bit, like just throwing them up, like entertaining your mom.
What can I use to
Whispers.
mess with?
Friggin' show off.
Pulls off some kind of like cool, like flipping them through the hands, and then like cut, catch, cut. Having fun.
Ooh. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and catch one of those knives as he's flipping them.
It's just floating above
He
her.
goes to grab it from the air.
It's gonna just hold on to it. I think it's a 10 pound limit or something like that.
Yeah.
Size -2.
He looks over at you, gives you a stink eye. Pulls it down.
Yeah, 10 pounds.
He rolled a 14.
That's fine. I wasn't expecting to keep hold of it, but I was gonna make it easy.
And it's like, that's great.
I need to use that more.
Yeah, especially to befuddle him. Deserves it.
I mean, I did take his dagger once.
Now that he's no longer seemingly terminally befuddled, please do that more.
Okay.
And awkward Valchar again.
What's Valchar doing? Just gonna walk around the room and think.
Yeah, I'm gonna be super awkward. I'm just gonna be like, kinda like sit
Like
there with it.
in like kind of in the room, but not like half in the room. Like
Valchar, are you okay? Do you need a different chair?
I'm gonna use message, and I'm going to say, I, for whatever reason, don't know how to act around Wit's parents.
Why?
I don't know it. I'm not around people's parents that I know all that often.
Okay, you know that they are also people, right? They're not
Yes.
just parents. They
But-
are, in fact, also just people.
But there's a relation there. there's a little more than just a random person that I see on the street.
Yeah, which should mean it's easier to talk to them. Did something happen when you met them?
Apart from me being...
I'm assuming this is all still happening. Yeah, okay.
I'm just constantly... Like, whenever you
In
would
our
respond...
brains?
When you would respond back, I'd recast it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Keep going.
I walked down the first morning that we were here, and apparently got off to the wrong foot.
Okay.
And now it's just gotten worse and worse.
You tried to talk to them before coffee?
Before coffee, before anyone else was up, I was the first one up, and it was...
Oh, okay. That is kind of awkward. Well, I'm sure that us sitting here staring at each other is really helping in that department. So
Hey, you see Tara? Speak up. Anna.
yes.
Would you mind getting Wick real quick? I forgot that some people in blue showed up a couple hours ago.
Oh.
Damn it.
I gave them some cookies and tea.
Mom!
Oh well, I'm sure they enjoyed that. That was very
Could you
gracious
just go
of you.
let her know?
Yeah, of course. Did they say anything? Any message?
They said that they wanted to see Wick and her friends to come over, and the only word that comes to my mind is play date, but I don't think that's right.
They
Maybe
swing in a very different direction than I thought they did, I guess.
I'm going to
All right.
warn Wick of this via message.
Yes, of course. I'll head right up.
This is coming from a mom, guys. Okay.
Again, people, not just parents. Oh, they have their own needs. So I go up the stairs after kind of a significant glance to Valtra, like, and then
Wick's already at the door looking out and is like,
so
Yeah, Veltra kind of, sort of.
your mom says we got invited for a play date.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I would have warned saying the people
yeah, that's what I figured.
they were there.
So how freaky do they like it in the Arcane Alliance, Wick?
What?
I mean...
For the what?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Tara heard that.
Besides keeping her entertained.
Oh no.
It was 17.
You heard it.
Mm.
It was a 6.
Yeah, what,
We should go talk to them!
Alright, so just passing on the message as it was relayed to me.
Oh my gosh, we've kept them waiting for like 2 hours.
And Wick just like goes running downstairs.
Honestly, they might be interested in
By
what
this
happened.
time, you would know it might be a little bit too late today.
We really need to stop missing their messages.
If only one of them had a way to convey a message to one of us.
Right?
But we
Or
never
was-
gave them that.
Or was interested in, yeah.
Just, hey, we're paging you now. Like, come on. Would be easy.
It's not like I don't know who I am at this point.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure 2 hours ago you were maybe not in the best place. I don't know.
Oh my god, what if they did message me and I missed it? Oh no!
And Wick just kind of like,
I'm sure it's fine, Wick.
I'm gonna use messages. Everything okay up there?
she's like on the stairs going
Yeah, we're
down
headed
at that
down.
point.
We're headed back
So
down.
you kind of actually see the meltdown. I'm like, oh no!
Wick,
Is
Wick.
everything okay, dear?
It was kind of important for the message to get to, it's not your fault, Mom.
Well, I didn't
No,
know how to get a
it's-
hold of you guys.
It's fine. I'm just sad that we should have stayed closer.
Wick really didn't like the art exhibit that we went to today.
We didn't see an art exhibit!
Wait, the what?
Oh my god.
What are you guys talking about?
We
Art exhibit?
we
Wick, is everything okay?
we saw some art today and it was not very good, and I think Wick's still recovering.
I'm regretting my choice.
It was very traumatic.
It was really like the person was working out their own issues, and it was not very pleasant for the viewer.
The
There's-
art?
Yeah.
Like a painting?
Yeah.
They got run out of town. It's okay.
What?
It doesn't matter, Mom.
Sai goes up. I don't remember anything disturbing. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, well, you're weird.
Big surprise.
Well, don't be mean to Sai.
I'm not being mean. He's weird.
I mean, he's not weird. She kind of makes a little awkward glance to Valchar.
Mom.
Oh, sorry, dear. Your friends are all very nice.
I get it. I was awkward the first time we met. I'm very sorry.
Oh,
Is it more awkward to call out the fact that you were awkward?
Yes, it is.
And continue.
oh dear, no, don't apologize.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna finish up in the kitchen. She just walks out.
I go and use message to the both of you. You're welcome.
Is this the right situation for that phrase?
To break the conversation to where it was going.
What? We saw some weird art.
You
It made
didn't
Wiki-
see weird art.
Okay, I didn't, but you did, and you're still reacting to it. That was all truth.
I had a story picked out and everything that we heard. One mom knows. She would have been fine with it, but no.
We could also still do that. It was like 6 hours.
Sounds like a great plan, Anna. Why don't you go tell her about it?
Well, I'm not the one who knows the story.
Yeah, but neither is Wick, obviously.
Wick knows a lot of stories.
I walk out the door.
Val, I don't know where he's going.
Right outside the door.
I'm gonna go get Dad!
Just sulking in timeout.
Just like, no, well, right outside the door would be like outside the actual house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
like you're standing outside the front door, like,
Yeah.
alright.
Just like, alright, we're gonna let this thing cool down in there again.
I'm gonna go get my dad, and she just walks out and just heads into the library. She's like, I'm done.
I don't know why Wick's mad at me.
I mean, I think she's just overreacting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but alright, yeah. I don't know why.
Oh wait, Voucher's not here. That's not that funny to make it awkward. I'm gonna go help her mom. You just...
Cool.
And now you're alone in there, being awkward.
Nobody's in there with me, so I'm not being awkward with anybody.
Alright, so you storm out. There's Voucher standing.
I don't
in
start.
front-
I go to get my dad.
Okay. Voucher standing outside the door a little.
I'm getting my dad.
Okay.
It's almost dinner time. I'm gonna go help him close.
You go, you help your dad close up shop. Takes a little while, but not that long. You've done it.
Do you stay out there or do you come back?
It actually feels pretty good. This is the first time you've done this in like
Oh, wow.
at least a year, if not more. Wait, how long have you been gone?
About 6 months.
6 months, and you just like it's a nice comfort that you know the routine. It feels good to not have to worry too much, and you close up shop with your dad, and he gives you a big smile at the end of it, just like pats you on the back and actually pulls you in for a little hug, and you guys leave, and he's like, and he stops you. That's your friend, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Why is he just standing?
fresh air.
Okay. You have weird friends, you know.
I know.
Vouchers.
Valchar.
Vouchar.
Vouchers.
Vouchar, do you want to come inside?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was just admiring the city at night. Haven't actually had a whole lot of time. We've gone to the bars and haven't had a whole lot of time to actually take in the city. That's very nice.
Well, I can show you around sometime if that's what you want. Although I think Wick might be better off at that.
Yeah, Wick has shown us around a pretty good amount. But it's a big city. We haven't been around
Yes.
all that long.
I'm a bit hungry. You want to come in?
Yeah, let's go.
Opens the door.
I think you should show my friends around sometime. I'll open the library and you can show them around. Not tomorrow.
Well, sure. I mean, if you have the library covered.
I can cover the library.
I don't. What should I show your friends?
Well, I've shown them the places that are important to me. You could do the same.
I'll show them the library. I'm just kidding, dear.
As I say, we've already seen it like 6 times. It's fine.
He chuckles to himself, and you guys all sit down at the table shortly after, eat, have a nice meal. A little bit different, but similar. Mostly vegetarian. Some meat though. If you want any conversation, otherwise it's just small talk.
Does anyone have a deck of cards? Anyone want to play a game? I only have
Good question,
dice,
if I do.
which I.
I don't think I do.
Well, I have some in my study.
Do you want to play a game of something?
Sure. He stands up from the thing, goes, comes down with a deck of cards.
I assume I
Sets
know a
them on
game
the
that
ground.
can accommodate 6 people, and if people don't know it, then I will teach them. But like, I figured
I mean,
that
yeah,
knowledge.
you would,
Like,
being to pass time and
Yeah,
in the
in the caves and stuff. Yeah.
you would have multiple games. Do you want to do a dice game or something?
My focus would probably all be gambling games.
You guys want to do a little bit of gambling?
I wouldn't push
I
that
think
for
I'd
anything.
keep it clean. No gambling, unless one of the parents wanted to. So.
Tara's like, oh, this is not my type of thing, and she stands up and goes in the kitchen and
We
then
would actually get up and help clean.
cleans up the dishes. But the dad stays at the table. I'm in.
You a card shark?
Well, I mean, being cooped up in the library, you gotta have something every once in a while.
Do you have a favorite game? You don't have to have a name for it, just like, you know.
Not really. Usually I just I throw them a lot, but it's fun. What do you have?
I would probably pick a game that's kind of considered like a friendly game, right? Like
a hearts type of game.
yeah,
Deck of
or
cards.
you know, like, you know, the kind of poker that's more fun, less gambling, and more like fun. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
So, a friendly game, not a traditionally betting game, I guess.
All right. So you guys just play cards for probably like about an hour. It's fun. Anna explains the game. It's more complicated than you would expect, but after a couple rounds, everybody gets the hang of it and starts having fun and interacting. Eventually, Wick probably comes back and
Wick would stay with her mom.
well, her mom and you would come back and just like watch.
Sure.
If you don't want to participate, and just kind of all of you as a group just getting along. Sai obviously tries to sleight of hand.
Cards out of my hand or something.
Yeah, like he's taking it from the deck and he'll just like try to swipe like 2 of them.
Yeah.
17.
I don't know what is his. Does anybody know his sleight of hand?
Oh, I
It's a
can't
pretty
remember if he
high.
has the expertise on it or not. If it's expertise, then it's like a +9.
I would say I have his stats from before we leveled up a lot.
Ooh, that would be helpful.
I mean, it's from like level 2, 3.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got another
no.
round of expertise though.
All right.
So his
He
dex
took
is 17,
Oh.
so that's a
+3.
+3.
He
I think he
had
did take sleight of hand.
stealth.
I'm gonna simply because it's super close.
perception.
I'm gonna re-roll 10 or above. He passes.
Okay.
Below he fails. He passes. So you don't notice.
Okay.
Ooh, it's gonna be a 13 for perception.
Nope. Nope. The dad doesn't get it at all. Completely oblivious.
Yeah. Did you roll nat 20?
Yes!
Wick is able to see Sai do really like this is pro level. Like he swipes it with these and then holds it up so it doesn't look, and then he grabs one card and it just looks like he pulls up one card. But you're able to see the little motion and the just like the tiniest bit.
She doesn't call him out on it.
Okay.
She just is proud of herself for noticing it.
Out of a possible future question, because obviously I didn't see this. So with Mage Hand, I would have wanted to like smack his hand with it. However, it does say this hand can't attack. So I'm trying to figure out, since there's no damage.
It's
being
not.
done.
You're not attacking. You're just like a hand swap.
Yeah.
If you see it though.
Yeah. Right. It wouldn't be this time, but just as a future thing.
In the
Right.
future, when we inevitably play cards inside, inevitably tries to cheat.
Well, it's gonna
Yeah.
end up being a constant, just like hey, shut up, whoever. I'm gonna use that thing
I'm
now.
glad you've rediscovered your cantrip.
It's a hard one too.
So yeah, you guys enjoy a nice night of playing cards, and things start to get a little bit slow after a little while, and it just kind of looks like the ending time for cards, and eventually you guys are going, but like size like, just one more game, guys. Just like let's put some gold in it, you know.
Hey,
like,
Sai, let's call it for the night.
Are you trying to convince him?
She's kind of indicating that she saw stuff earlier.
Give me a persuasion then. Let's see how convinced. Let's see if Sai picks up on it.
Yeah, that is persuasion 11.
He kind of gives you.
And she just kind of does this like little hand motion like she.
I mean, I can only win so much.
I take the cards back and shuffle them all up back sort of neatly and hand them back to the dad and say, thanks, that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It's nice to have company in the house again, and especially our daughter.
Just so you guys know, and you guys know too, I'm planning on heading to the Arcane Alliance before breakfast, like as soon as they open the doors to the public. So I'll be back for breakfast, but I'm gonna wake up early and go do that.
Okay, dear. No problem.
Are you going alone?
You can come with.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted. I've gone out for walks, early morning walks, and I didn't tell people. So now I'm telling people beforehand, so they don't have to worry.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. I like to know where my daughter is. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. And the parents go off hand in hand. Like they're all like they had a really good night with everybody together and just walk up the stairs.
It's less awkward now for you.
With her dad, which we weren't that bad.
Yeah, because you were in the library and
Yeah.
stuff too. So.
She was there too. You can talk about the game when you need small talk.
Anyways, I am gonna head to bed now because I am gonna get up early. Do any of you guys want to come with
To
the Arcane Alliance?
I'll go with.
See Hamish again? Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, but I have somebody who's nice to go. Oh no.
Nice.
And she just kind of is like, what? And she goes upstairs.
And
Okay.
goes to bed.
Alright. Size like one more?
I don't fully understand the rules of the game.
Well, that explains how you played.
Oh. Okay. Let's go to bed then. So I laughs and starts walking up to his room.
Okay, I'm not gonna get another tutorial on it.
Sai, come back.
Uh,
I know. Come back.
what? Anna?
Go to
You're
bed.
always so needy.
Well, let's show Valtar how to play.
What do you not get?
So I had, and I explained like
Oh
probably.
god, feel free to make up a really silly mechanic that we could just like
Alright, so I
gradually
had-
increase what this game is.
I had about 6 kings in my hand. I didn't. But you only said that I could have 4, so I got rid of a couple of them, and
Yeah. Well, but what about the 8 of Cups? Did you ever get that?
I don't remember seeing that.
Okay.
We're playing cups.
I just made something up.
We're playing cups for friends. I'm just.
It's a full cup.
A little like hesitation flows over his side. Like, how did he get 6? I'm Must have messed up mine.
Yeah, I want to just have it be like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm seeing people lay down cards, so I'm like...
Wait. Did you get the Lonely Widow?
What was that one again?
This one, and
The
pulls out...
The Lonely Widow.
What does the card look like?
Oh, god damn it.
You know, your garden variety hag picture.
Oh yeah, I did see that once.
And you gave it
what,
up?
You just threw it away?
Yeah.
You know what? No. Vouchar, we need to play cards more often.
Can I insight that to find out
Sure.
what his intent with that is?
Yep.
That is a 9.
He rolled a 5.
Mm.
He definitely wants you to. He wants to take your money.
Oh,
card game.
Nope.
It's okay. I'll show you the ropes. Don't believe it.
I mean, he's gonna steal all your money, but you might actually learn how to play the game.
It might be the hard way to learn the game.
As long as there's a give and take.
Yeah, of course. You know me.
You
They
give
call
him the
me fair
instructions, and then you take the gold. It's fine. Just actually teach him how to play, please.
All right.
You'll still win, because I know you cheat. You'll still win.
What?
It's
I
fine.
don't cheat ever.
Oh my gosh, really?
I've never cheated in my entire life for anything ever.
Did your hair just catch on fire?
What?
Can you? Yeah, okay.
Can I do something with that? Can I thaumaturgy anything?
Oh god!
I feel like thaumaturgy totally could.
No. You can...
Prestidigitation, you could have made his hair turn red.
Or freeze him in place, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
How much fire is in the room?
There would be like a few candles lit.
I'm gonna cause them to dim and turn like almost a black light color. And
So
then
our
have
teeth all glow?
Okay.
and then have it come back when he says that.
Oh man, caught by the chaos glyph thing. That's probably what did that.
I don't know if I've actually used that ability of it.
Ugh. That was only a 9 in persuasion.
I'm sure.
Truth be told, though, try not to do that again.
Do what?
Get yourself all weird. Like that.
I mean, I hang out with you every day.
No, I don't mean just like drunk or irritated or whatever. Like, try not to do that again, okay?
You know me. I won't try. 'Cause how will I ruin your day? And also make it the best day ever.
This has to be the most new and creative way in which you have managed to ruin my day. So I guess well done.
Everything I do is pretty awesome.
I mean, it's a thing, alright, but...
Well, I'm going to bed.
Alright.
I need my full, long,
10 hours of rest.
super long rest compared to all of you. So,
Yes, elves and their delicate constitution.
I know. He goes upstairs.
I figure this is probably the answer, but I want it just stated out loud. I haven't found anything in Kellen's books related to.
Correct.
Cool.
Nothing regarding the symbol or anything like that.
Yeah, we will go to bed.
I'm gonna go to bed, but keep in mind, if you play anybody else in that game, you're gonna lose a lot of money if you're gambling. So just like be aware, you're really bad at it.
I know most of the games that are usually at the casinos because I've played those. This one was new. I've never seen this game at a casino.
Well, it's not really a casino game. It's a pass as much time as possible while you're stuck in a communal living situation sort of game.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
While also taking money.
The money's not real. It's not like, I mean, it can be a betting game. It's not focused around it.
Okay.
Honestly, we would often bet like flasks of fire whiskey and ale and that sort of thing. Occasionally a hallucinogenic herb. Gotta know your crowd.
Maybe we could just bet a glance at that glyph.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean,
Loser would have to do that, not the winner.
There were a couple times where somebody had a plant and they didn't know what it was, and it was a similar effect.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. Those were some rough nights. One of those trips was really bad, let me tell you. I will never forget what that headache felt like.
I will take your word on that.
Anyway. Good night, Belchar.
Good night.
Alright, you guys make your way to bed, head to sleep. Pretty uneventful night. Wake up the next morning.
As early as I can.
Wick is, I think Wick's usually the first one to wake up anyways.
Yeah.
So Wick would wake up.
I would I'd get ready, go downstairs, and kind of wait for somebody else to wake up and be like, okay, people said they were gonna come with me.
Okay, Voucher is usually the second, probably 20-30 minutes after.
I will head downstairs.
Okay.
Because I can hear just the pacing.
Yeah, after 8 hours, pretty much,
I need to figure
Get
this out
up
to
and
get
head
pulled,
down
less
pretty quick.
restoration.
Okay, probably another 15 minutes after Valchar and it shows up.
Okay, let's go.
Are we waiting for Sai?
Oh, it's gonna be like another 3 hours.
That's fair.
Are you sure you want Sai here along with your parents?
Honestly?
Not in an aggressive way, but
He seems
No, I
to be
know.
like the most trustworthy here.
Yeah. It's weird, but yeah.
okay.
Let's go.
Where is that spell? There it is.
Okay, so you guys are leaving before he comes on?
If he doesn't come down in like the next 30 seconds,
He's not coming down the next 30 seconds.
then yes.
And is like mid jerky or something like that. Like, are we
Oh,
going now?
Yes, we're going and then we'll come back for breakfast. That's what I said last night.
I was hungry.
grab and go.
Fine.
It's jerky. It's literally something you can travel with.
Fine.
Alright, so you guys leave, make your way to the Arcane Alliance, show up at the guards.
We're here to see Hamish.
Sorcerer Hamish.
Sorcerer Hamish. He sent for us. And with Tibbers.
I'll see what's going on. Stay here. He leaves.
You are very chipper this morning.
And bouncy.
Comes back, like, not that long after, about 5 minutes.
Ooh, that's fast this time.
You were summoned yesterday.
We didn't get the message until after you guys were closed because we were too busy helping the city.
Alright, well, he's not free right now. You'll have to come back in about an hour. He'll make some room for you.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
that's a pull.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're like out of earshot of them, I say, should we report back to the Order of the Dawn?
They didn't choose the Order of the Dawn.
I know, but that's like saying you're gonna sending stone somebody after a date and then never doing it.
But isn't there usually a time frame that you wait, even though you want to go talk to
I
them?
mean, I think a couple days, but I mean, I feel like it's maybe different when it's like a large faction in charge of half of the city and not just like your date.
Fine, but not all of us can go because only 2 people went. 3
That
people?
would be me.
Did Tonfa go with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
3 people.
Okay. I don't really know why that precludes the other people from going, but okay.
I can't go over there.
Sure, that makes sense to me. I just feel like maybe, like, they're sort of expecting us to come back, right?
I don't know if they were.
I can go if you guys want to.
I mean,
this by
I feel like
yourself.
maybe you shouldn't go inside. Maybe that should be a, hey guard, can you relay a message for
I would
me?
Prefer that, yeah.
As opposed to, let me go inside, tell you bad news, and then never come back out again.
At least you'll know where I am.
Take someone with you.
Oh god, take Tonfa.
Hard no.
Side's been pretty decent here.
That's true. I mean, you could go grab Sai if you wanted.
Okay. I walk back.
Okay, so probably takes 10 minutes to walk there. About 5 minutes, about halfway back, you all get a message that says, report to the temple of Bahamut. We need to talk.
Understood? Am I going crazy? Did you guys hear that?
I'm ready. Probably halfway.
I think back, assuming that it's like Valchar's spell, and we'll find out if it is or not. We have a very important appointment in an hour.
Less than an hour.
In 45 minutes. Can we still do that?
Sure, you're communicating the same way as sending.
Yeah,
Or-
that's what I'm assuming is happening. Yeah.
Okay. You get a response. Well, this is pretty important as well.
Do you have the Arcane Alliance? Because I can go there to the temple.
Maybe we should revert.
Yeah.
I'm
They
sorry, I
know
have a
your
pre-existing
name, I
commitment
think
at this
you have to
point.
be there.
Can I pencil you in at this point?
I'll go to the Arcane Alliance. I can go to this, and then if I have to leave early, I'll leave early and go back to the Arcane Alliance. It's fine.
How long is the walk to the temple? I mean, we would know that.
Probably about 10 minutes as well.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
it's
okay,
in the
okay.
same general area.
Okay. Oh, all right. Let's go there, and if you have to peel off, you have to peel off.
Yep.
Try not to yell at Hamish this time, though.
But he's just so stupid.
Who cares?
Me!
He's a potential ally with
Oh,
connections.
I'll probably have detoured to the temple.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Wick,
Huh?
I need you to roll
No.
a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Hey, guess who's not there?
Wisdom saving throw?
Mhm.
21.
Okay. All right.
No, you can't just. Ugh.
100% can do that.
You passed it, so you never get to know.
Maybe.
Oh no! Don't say that. No.
If a 21 doesn't beat the DC, we're in for a rough time.
I mean, that wasn't a nat 20. That was a 17 for me.
I know, but if it doesn't beat the DC, we're in for a rough time.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you guys all show up. Sai shows up there as well to the temple. Just like yawning and rubbing his eyes. Thanks for leaving without me.
You
jerks.
were asleep.
You wanted your beauty sleep.
Well,
Not that
yeah,
it
but
helped.
we need this handsome one to go to the Arcane Alliance. So.
I was.
Oh.
Stepping out of that.
He looks. Is that the first time he's had like a good comeback?
I think we should mark this occasion. You guys have witty repartee. Who
I-
knew?
I can draw a picture really quick.
Yeah.
And I captured it.
And when
I
you draw
was.
this picture, make sure it's clear that I am the handsomest one out of the three of us. Thank you.
Well, yeah, out of the three of you.
Oh, Wick joining in the game. Nice.
I don't like this group anymore.
I'll take second to last, whatever.
He walks into the.
Oh right, we were doing a thing.
We got distracted.
What? This group get distracted? That never
Ah.
happens.
All right.
We
so
go in,
We go into the temple.
and I am keeping careful track of time.
Okay. You guys go up to the same cleric with the large Goliath with the tiny little hat. It looks kind of ridiculous,
It's
but
comical.
but if you even think about laughing, you'd be scared too. So it's a little bit of laughter and being scared.
I don't think she'd be scared to, but she'd be smart enough not to.
That's fine. Well, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We sent multiple individuals throughout the town to cleanse these sigils. We were able to find multiple. But the problem, I think, is that when we would put one out, we think one more might have popped up somewhere else.
Like a Hydra. Yes? No.
I mean, kind of. We had clerics wandering around and paladins dismissing all of these, but there were more, and then there were some in spots that they've already been. We were working throughout the entire night. We need to fix whatever problem this is.
I agree.
So, if you have any ideas or any way to fix this.
It sounds like this is quite an effort on your temple's part, but thank you.
But then I don't know what else we can do.
You could talk to the other temples. Maybe if everybody here wasn't infected anymore?
We've dispersed and healed a few individuals. But there's
A
still
lot.
more.
Have we sent word about this to
Alien?
at least Ilion, and to make sure that any other surrounding cities?
Is
We
it
were-
safe to get messengers to Ilion?
We were gonna research before we do any sort of message. We have not reached out to anyone yet.
Okay.
True, we don't know what Alien's like anymore.
It's just a matter of if they know of a way to.
Yeah, they could have people working on it too, but if they don't think it's in another town.
Is this something that you think you could solve?
I mean, we could certainly try and find it. I think we're in the city for a little bit longer.
Oh.
Well, we have some gold that we could pass along to you guys if you can figure something out. The church would be happy to pay for this.
Well, I certainly want to help my city.
I'm worried about this being more than just the city.
Yeah.
How big of a problem is this?
If we can solve it here, then we can pass the information along to Alien and anywhere else that we may come across this.
That's true. And we at least know how to dispel the cliff, but if that's not actually helping anything, it's just
True.
moving it. That's a problem.
How did you cure us yesterday?
Well, I just used greater restoration.
Of course.
Have we tried, does a lower version of that work? Or is it too powerful?
We haven't. We've just been using what works.
Okay. Because in case if I come across anyone, I would like to be able to help them, but I don't have the ability to do that. I don't have that power.
Well, we've ruled out a few things. We're not exactly sure what it is yet.
Okay.
What have you ruled out?
Well, that it cannot be dispelled, and that it's not a poison.
No, it's more hypnotic-y.
Kind of a charm type of
Yeah.
thing. Or controlling.
We're doing some tests to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. If there's anything that I can do to help with that, I would love to know.
Did
can
you
let you know.
see anyone who was, when you were out sort of canvassing, both of them talked about sort of looking for something, but they didn't know where to find it. Did you see anybody who seemed to have found it? Or like a place where some of them converged, or a location where they seemed to be less
They were
restless?
so they were looking for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said you felt,
It
right?
felt like there was something we were supposed to be looking for, going to, but I don't know what, and I don't know where. I had other things. I don't remember it very much. I remember thinking not much, but like simple things.
Please cure this as quick as you can. Figure it out. We will look. We didn't know that they were looking for something. We will see what we can find out.
And if there's more, we've noticed that most of them are in poorer parts of town. When we were in Ilion, we found them in
A similar district.
yeah. So I don't know if they're preying on.
Were they all in the low town?
Well, mostly anyone who isn't there mentally gets pushed to that sort of town.
I mean the glyphs. Were they all in low town?
No, they were. We found a few in the higher districts as well.
How high?
We didn't search any of either of the guilds, but we found some in the I'm blanking on the name. We found some in the district here.
Okay. Thank you.
Was there any tendency of the glyphs towards one faction or another?
Not that we noticed.
Okay.
It
Pretty
was on
even.
both.
We'll look into it. Ooh, we have a lot on our plates today.
Agreed.
We'll look into it. We'll do our best. I want to make sure people here are safe.
Let us know if you find anything.
Of course.
He turns his back and goes over to a table and starts looking at a book.
I will look at Anna and be like, I'm gonna go to the Arcane Alliance.
I will follow you out, and then once we get out, say that also might be good information to.
Tell them
Yeah.
I was planning on it.
Okay. Oh, Sai's here anyway now, so I was gonna go grab you, and I think we need to go head over to the Order of the Dawn.
Oh god. Okay, let's go.
Just to let them know that the Dawn Austrian didn't want to
Partner with
partner with him. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
So our plan is to say, hey guys, we went to this town for you.
Yep.
Then they decided to side with the other
Nope.
guild.
Incorrect. We told them that they didn't want to side with the Order of the Dawn. Leave it at that.
You went. You helped the town. The town said thanks for the help.
We don't want to ally with anyone.
We don't want to ally with you. Don't say that they allied with anyone. Don't say that they didn't want to ally with anyone.
There.
And so why are we even going back at all?
Well, it just seemed rude.
They asked us for a quest.
And
We're coming
besides,
back to turn it in, essentially.
they may not have sided, but you guys did do what they asked. You presented the offer to them after saving the town. That could still lead them to be our allies.
Did we?
Did we what?
We just said, who do you want to be with? They asked us to push their specific agendas.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah.
That was your idea, Sai.
Well, yeah,
I think
but-
that was my idea, but thank you.
I think
I think it was mine.
It wasn't mine!
it was everyone's idea except Wick.
Look, we don't have to do it. I just don't want to be on their. I mean, we're gonna be on their bad side no matter what. But I didn't want to be on their bad side and also flaky.
So, by having us go, we tell them we completed what they asked by helping the town. We didn't get to do get Lostrin to ally with them. So, their allyship with us may not work, but at least it shows that we did try and do something for the town. I hope at least the good graces.
The other thing is technically, we were not sent by the Order of the Dawn. You two were. We were sent by the Arcane Alliance. The Order of the Dawn probably knew there would be some competition. You can just say that we were more persuasive. Because they picked us anyway.
I'm not gonna lie to them.
That's not a lie! They picked the Arcane Alliance!
Alright, I'm going alone.
If we were trying to convince, they would have sided with them.
I don't think you even need to have this long of a conversation. Just like
Nope,
pass
I'm
a
just-
message
yeah.
through the like guard or the front desk or something,
That's the intent.
and just say, "Hey, this is what happened." By
We have to go back to the Arcane Alliance.
yeah, let's go.
And we'll head to the Order of the Dawn.
Alright, let's go, Valchar. You two head off. And
I
you
don't
two
come
head
back.
Darkwick.
Alright, let's roll, see who goes first. Alright, Arcane Alliance up first.
We go.
I was actually kind of expecting that to be an initiative between Sai and
Actually,
me.
that's a really good point.
We're closer.
You guys show up. and you still have to wait for another 35 minutes.
Whatever. I will wait outside the goddamn door.
That's fine. Order the dawn.
Yep.
Show up. Alright, well, if you have this genius plan, why don't you go ahead and run?
I will approach the guard. We were sent to Lostren to help clear out a bandit infestation that they had going on. We're just coming back to report what happened.
Okay, who are you reporting to?
Dude, I don't know.
I wasn't there.
We were speaking to a tabaxi. I don't remember the name, but that's all I know.
You really need a group name, y'all.
Sai goes, well, I mean, a female tabaxi. The guard kind of gives you a glance. You want me to go summon her?
Yes, please.
Not the plan.
Nope.
He walks out. Couple, like 5-10 minutes later, guard just up. All right, follow me.
Hence, if there's a plan, I'll forget it, and if I don't forget it, I'll ignore it.
Literally the character flaw.
All right, you guys are walked into the same room, and the female tabaxi sitting at the desk. Well, I hope you have good news.
Well, unfortunately, we have good and bad. We did figure out what the infestation was in Lostren. They were not bandits. They were zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did find a necromancer hiding in the woods. There was a cave.
Well, that's good.
Unfortunately, that necromancer was able to get away from us.
Not so good.
Right. And you can kind of see a theme that's going on here.
And so did you catch him, chase him?
We tried chasing him down.
Him?
He got away from us before we could get out.
Oh.
So that person is at large right now, but the infestation of zombies should not be plaguing that city anymore.
Okay, so the city wants our help and to be defended.
Unfortunately, they also gave us a thanks but no thanks.
Oh. So they chose not to declare?
Correct.
Okay. Well, it's their loss.
Hate to give you that bad news, but we figured that you'd want to at least know that they were...
Well, thank you for doing this anyways. It was quite helpful. And what is it that you wanted again?
We were looking for allyship with the Order of the Dawn.
Oh. Okay. I can discuss with my superiors and send a guard to fetch you at the same place as last time.
We tend to be roaming the city a lot. We've noticed this. Do you have anyone who can send a message to myself or Sai? We could just be summoned.
I can't do that myself. Hold on. She stands up, walks out of the room, comes back with another individual, a human male that is a little bit like a slender build, a little bit smaller, not the strongest person.
It makes perfect sense.
Well, he may be able to help you. He steps up. He kind of puts his hand like over you and then over Sai, and well, I should be able to send them a message at whenever needed. Goes, thank you for your time. He exits.
Thank you.
All right, we'll have him send you a message when further discussions can be made.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And I will see myself out.
Okay. Sai just kind of follows you. He's letting you run that. All right, you guys head back towards where you were gonna meet.
How long until that lie
I will-
comes to bite us in the butt?
I will probably head towards the Alliance.
Okay. Straight from the Order of the Dawn to the Alliance. Nice.
Keeping it classy.
All right.
Worked out pretty good, even though...
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see what happens when they realize that they joined the Arcane Alliance and did not, in fact, choose not to declare, but that's another day. That is Future.
That is
Guess-
future party's problem.
Yes.
Guess who was not at the Arcane Alliance? So they could have declared beforehand. This would be post game conversation.
Yeah.
So
And a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, all right.
Excuse.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a
no.
4.
All right. So a little while, like the 35 minutes, you guys end up waiting,
Mhm.
and the guard sees you guys just kind of wait outside. Come on.
Ah.
He leads you back, and you guys enter the same room. Hamish is there, going through some documents as you walk in, just scrolls. Yes, let him in. He sits up. Well, what do you have to report?
You summoned us?
Well, yes, you said you wanted a meeting with me.
We told you.
To report what you accomplished?
We did. The day before.
Did you?
Yes.
No, there wasn't a meeting.
Yes, there was. We went back in the morning.
Yeah.
And you had a meeting with him?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
We've already done
I
this.
was like, oh my gosh, is there an imposter? Like,
Right?
what's going on
I'm
here?
like, oh no. There is now.
We just created it.
All right, well, DM mistake. We'll forward through that. Skip to the next meeting. Okay.
Did you verify what we told you? You went to the town. They said they chose you. There were zombies. We saved them.
Well,
Helped them.
yeah, we had someone verify the town. Were there people there?
What?
What?
Were there people left in the town?
Yes.
Yeah. There were, what, like 30 or 40? There were like 30, 40 people when we left.
There were families.
They're mostly humans, but
A few
some
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn and a few others.
Well, there was no one there when we looked.
Were there signs of struggle on the north side? Because
There was many blood marks throughout the town,
oh my gosh.
but there was no sign of any bodies.
There wouldn't be. They had other uses for the bodies.
You need to do an insight check on both of you.
Okay.
So roll persuasion checks. I guess, 'cause
those are hard persuasions.
it's not deception.
15.
19.
I assume they're all dead.
And why would this be? Why is the town that we send you to? Why is everyone?
We told you there was a necromancer and there were zombies and
The necromancer was able to teleport away from us.
we told you they needed help as soon as possible.
Well, we did send help, and we scryed on the town, and there was no one there.
Wow. He was waiting for us to leave. Well, I'm sorry, that was unexpected. We thought that by leaving, he might follow us instead of
attacking the town.
So
Stay
so
there.
what do you know of this necromancer?
His name is Rakdos. Right, that's it, Rakdos. Okay. His name is Rakdos. He's a pretty powerful necromancer. He's got a hideout to the south. I think it was east or west. I can't remember.
East
But
of
like
the
I
town.
described, yeah, kind of roughly where it is. It's down basically a deer trail. It looks like it used to be maybe a bandit hideout or stronghold. I don't know if he's still using it or if he's moved on, but that was, when we were in there, he had a lot of corpses, but he had like 10 or 12 zombies that he raised right in front of us.
Animals, people.
Well, I spoke to the Archmage. Told him of the events. He wants us to do an investigation of what happened.
Yeah.
What happened to this town? Where are its citizens?
They're probably zombies. You might see them.
Is there any reason for this? Why would there be attacks and then all of a sudden he decides to take out the town? Is there any reason?
We found what he was looking for.
What was he looking for?
It was a magic item, and we took it with. That's why we thought he would follow us. But it was stolen when we got into the city.
Okay.
We tried to get it back.
It was guild work. The theft.
Guild work?
Thieves Guild.
Okay. I'll look into this personally. As for now, we will be in contact. We'll send for you. If you have any other information, please let us know as soon as possible.
He could tell where it was.
Yeah.
He clearly had some kind of location ability or
So
ability to sense it.
how do you know he knew where it was?
He asked me for it when I was holding on to it. He asked me specifically.
He turned to the person who had it out of the 4 people in the room and specifically asked that person for it.
Was Talkman there too?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, he wasn't.
No,
he
he
was,
was-
He was back in
town.
town.
Yeah.
Yep. My mistake.
So he knew that you were leaving,
He waited
and the
for
town
us
would
to
have been
leave.
undefended.
I thought he would follow us for the item.
So did I.
Well, we'll verify the story. We will search for the cave that he was taking up in. I'll research this personally. Please stay around town.
We will. On that note, we're helping the Temple of Bahamut because yesterday we stumbled across a magical glyph that was making people go crazy, and so we're helping them try to figure out what's going on with that.
They said they found it all over town. It doesn't seem to have. It doesn't seem to. They found glyphs that have this effect all over town. It doesn't seem to be tilted towards one faction or another.
or one part of town or another.
It's more in Lower Town, but it's in other places too. And they didn't search all the. He said like the faction strongholds or
the
something.
guilds and stuff.
Yeah.
I
They
don't know if
didn't
he went all
search
the way
in
up
this
to-
immediate area.
Okay, well, this is all new to me. So
We just
you are all very involved individuals. So what? So this is some cliff that
let's back up. So one of our party members.
you guys can just say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
and I would
in a
I would
little
take
bit
out
more
the picture
detail.
and like making sure it doesn't go upside down. Show it to him.
It's this, but when it's upside down, it makes people go crazy.
She copied it from a wall in Ilion.
Okay, I've never seen anything like that.
Neither had I.
So it makes people crazy.
She was affected by it for a little bit.
You can't think. You feel like you're supposed to be looking for something or going somewhere, but you don't know where or you don't know what you're looking for, and
They're in pain
it
too.
hurts, and
Yeah.
you're seeing lines in front of you.
Well, he pulls up his scrolls.
It was cured by greater restoration.
Well, that's good to hear. We haven't had any outbreaks of madness in Keep.
No, but in Lower Town you have.
Well, that's not my department. One thing at a time. I'll look into the town of Lothstrin, send someone for the cave, track down what happened to these individuals.
If you need us urgently, we were out helping yesterday, which is why we didn't get the message in time. Do you have anyone who can use the spell sending to get in contact with us?
Yes, I will contact you if it is necessary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cersei.
Alright, well, let me get to work. I will inform the Archmage of all the progress that I find and communicate once we figure out what happened, and we will be in contact. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
At hearing that, one of the guards comes in and helps usher you guys out. Sai and Valchar are waiting for you because their meeting finished up.
They're all dead.
The entire
I mean,
town.
They're probably zombies.
Why? Those people look alive to me.
No, the town.
There's nobody there. And there's blood everywhere. He waited until we were gone.
They killed everyone.
I assume based
He
on
harvested everyone.
the reaction, we don't know any more than that.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's find that bastard and kill him.
Yup.
Previl's gone. The grumpy dragonborn family is gone. Somebody should tell Tonfa he was very attached to them.
Should have had him stay. I may have stopped this.
So, what are we doing? Are we heading back?
They said that they were gonna look into it. And it's not like we can help them.
Right.
We were wrong. We were really, really wrong.
That's what it seems like. But we can't do anything about the past right now. What are we gonna do to rectify this situation that we are in?
The one where people are going crazy, or the one where 40 people were slaughtered overnight and became zombies?
Yes.
40 people who didn't even have the item that they wanted anymore. They're just building an army.
Can we do anything with that? Are we... Because, oh boy, do I want to kill that bastard.
You got my dagger.
Do we stick around and try and figure this whole thing out and let the Alliance figure out Lostrin? We can't be in two places at once.
What did the guild say to do?
They said they were gonna look into it and promised the temple we'd help them. And at least we can help people if we stay in town.
Alright. Let's start figuring that thing out.
I need a drink first.
Grab something to go. We have a drive.
I don't want to drink. Let's figure this out.
Must be serious. I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
We have
this morning.
It's probably a good idea to take a few minutes.
We can let them know that we're working with a temple to help make the city better. It'll be good things.
City restoration efforts.
Yes.
Can you keep it together?
Yes.
Why do I never take calm emotions? I took lesser restoration.
Angrily throws dice. It lands on a
Natural
1.
20.
Actually only a 9, so it was less.
Let's go eat something. Regroup a little. See if we can. After we eat, let's go up into one of our rooms and see if we can figure out a starting point.
Agreed.
Alright.
So I think we go back and have a very quiet breakfast.
Yeah.
And that's why we're gonna call it tonight.
Well, good. We managed to hold it together.
Woo! That was fun.
Woo.
Talk about a bombshell. You just murdered 40 people.
I
How do
didn't
you
do
feel about it?
anything. I didn't murder anybody.
Dark Velchar's. He's coming. Actually, it's more Rage Velchar.
I was gonna say, you just broke Wick. You literally just broke Wick.
Oh man.
The characters are gonna act how the characters would act.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was an ending.
Well,
He did say one condition. Didn't happen.
well, tune in next week.
Tune in next week for the exciting non-conclusion. Maybe.
Where we're gonna be short a different person.
Yep, where Anna will not. I will not be in next week. So.
Oof. All right, I'll work on my eye rolls.
Eye rolls and face palms.
You've had a few practices with Anna. You're pretty
I
good
have.
at Anna.
I don't know. Was I okay with Sai? I hope so.
Actually, yeah.
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 That was
The
really good.
accent got a little funky occasionally, but
I gotta work on my accents in general. I'm really bad
He
at it.
got real agreeable at the end too. I was a little afraid of that.
Anger, man. It drives people.
It takes energy out of you to act like Ryan. Like I can't do that for 3 hours, you guys. That's just like you guys kept involving the conversation. I'm like, God.
I tried to keep leaving Sai behind.
I mean, it just like made literally near 0 sense for Anna to not talk to him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, It's totally fine.
Anyways,
I had
guys,
fun.
tune in next week.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
And find
Us
out the
all
aftermath of the big
losing.
bombshell that the DM just dropped on us about consequences for our choices.
Wait for the multi-class and the barbarian.
Right. I think Wick might be joining you on that one.
Remember to like, comment, share, and
Ooh,
subscribe.
are we rating
and
somebody
follow.
tonight?
Oh, we will raid somebody. Let's figure that out now. But we're
We
gonna
could
turn
do
off
Straticus
the
again.